Gentlemen, boys and girls, I am back with another episode of my Sparta campaign, and well, frankly, the reason I'm streaming right now is because I bought new headphones and I want to try them out. Yes, the Beats headphones met their untimely end this morning when they started glitching out horrendously, and ooh, didn't want ambience. Sorry, boys, I'm still figuring these out a little bit. But yeah, basically, they just started showing the connectivity light, and there was absolutely no way to get it to stop. And oh crap, bro! I thought that's the volume. There we go. That's the volume. But yeah, basically, it's actually a very common issue where essentially once that light goes on and it won't turn off, the headphones are just dead. Simple as that. It means the computer chip inside the headphones are thoroughly fried. And that's really all that there is to it. So, with that in mind, I have new headphones. I'm just going to stream for a little bit, play around. I just want to go really see if these sound good, you know? It's really all that there is to it. Speaking of that, let's bring this army back for. It would be pretty useful to have my two armies within supportive distance of each other. I mean, why would I want them to be so distant and far apart when they could be together, right? Together, forever, and always. Now, otherwise, I was training up some units to go and confront the Spartan secessionists. This army is in good spirits and in good health. Similarly, these armies are being trained. This army is being retained after taking the Comedia. Yeah, I mean, I would say that we're in pretty good spirits, pretty good conditions. And as you guys can see here, we are pretty close to winning this campaign. We just need 16 more settlements, and if you really include the remnants of the Ptolemies and secessionists, we'll almost have that. So just a couple of Roman territories on top of that, and we should get the dub here. So knowing all that, boys, we want to get this win, get the W with Sparta. You know, it's not an easy faction to win with in DEI because of the rather restrictive unit roster and also the very, very challenging to navigate population system that Sparta has. So just all in all, it's a hard faction to use, especially in early game I found, so... well, yeah, that's not good. I mean... They took my settlement, there really isn't anything else to say. It's a full-on navy. Wasn't much I could do. But oh well. It's okay. Me and the Ptolemies, we might end up skirmishing back and forth, trading settlements, doing something along those nature. Something along that nature. But yeah, so my headphones are dead. But they did serve me well, and I have to admit, you know, like when you've used something for a long time, at least I feel like you develop a little bit of a... I'm not going to say relationship, but you develop a... How do I put this? You develop a history with the object, and it doesn't make it hard to let go of it, but it makes you a little sentimental when you do, you know? It's the end of an era. It's the end of looking in your backpack and see there goes blue headphones. And man, those blue headphones followed me for a long time. And I did like them. Although I have to admit, the aesthetic felt a little bit juvenile for me. It's about them when I was 20, and I liked that like light blue look, but... And they were like good looking headphones, don't get me wrong, but as I've gotten older, you know, I kind of appreciate the more utilitarian look of a set like these. Now, I was gonna go for the Bose Quiet Comfort, but yeah, it didn't end up happening. And oh, what a weird move. I really did think that this army was gonna, like, at the very least take Samosata. I don't know why we're just chilling there. It is an elite army, though. And even if it is a little bit damaged, I don't think any amount of mercenary recruitment can get this puny levy force in a competitive form with this army, but we can at least try something. Well, let's go ahead and see what's available to us. And we did lose our taxes once again, but this time in Pannonia. Lost her way. I don't know. One of my armies probably just lost a lot of movement points or something. But okay, the Romans do stay here. But anyway, let's play this out territory by territory. Now let's see. When it comes to the Ptolemies, because it's the easiest war, I'll kind of just do this, you know. Have deliberate around what I can do first. Okay, great. So Agua. Agula is fully capturable for us. Which is great. We can of course send this army back to Parthian. And then for this army, I think we'll just sit here. Right behind our lines so we can like recover troops and we'll fortify. Yeah, I think that's really the best moves that we can make here. Next, against the secessionists. I mean, this army, I think we just stay planted here. It would be great to get this army back into fighting shape. And it is a fully formed army already, so there really isn't much to recruit there. When it comes to this army, it is within range of my main force, and I think it would make sense for me to go wipe it out, actually. I mean, if we get rid of the secessionist most powerful army, it'll be a huge boon to our chances in this conflict. And we outnumber the enemy considerably. And I would say qualitatively, we're good too. We look at their pikemen. One unit is almost entirely destroyed. One unit's unreformed, so a little weaker, and then two are full, but we have a lot more pikes here. And I think that my pikes will do excellently against the enemy hoplites. My swords will give me better maneuverability, and they have 0 cavalry while I have 4 units of cav. If I could use my cavalry effectively, then we will do a really good job just scaring off the enemy Spartans. Let's see, boys. This is kind of for all the marbles in the Civil War. Because if I lose, I just don't have an army in the region that's capable of rivaling the one I'm facing. But the same thing could be said if they lose. Like, for both of us, these are basically our main armies and our main chances in the Civil War. So, yeah, a lot is hinging upon victory here for both of us. So with that being said, let's go ahead and march forward. We got a crest of his hill, right? So notice that my Spartan pikes have 3 movement speed, while most pikes will have 2. So think about Spartan spearmen is that one of their main buffs, besides just having like pretty good stats, is that they do move faster than virtually every other faction's phalanx unit. So, and the same thing can be said about pikes. And just having that extra maneuverability, I think, is like especially important to pikemen who just suffer from low maneuverability to begin with. Now, when it comes to like this garrison, I think that their main job is just going to be to keep the enemy antsy, because my Perioikoi hoplites will barely be able to do anything against the enemy's like proper Spartan hoplites, and my levies will be more or less useless at everything except holding.
Our hidden units have been discovered.
But what we can do here is just keep them antsy, because getting charged in the rear by, you know, a Perioikoi hoplite is still not an easy thing to stomach for anyone. So
we have discovered the enemy's hidden units.
So it still is a danger to my foes, to my Spartan adversary. So they can't ignore this army, but they shouldn't really fear it either. But yeah, we're just gonna keep on pushing here, making my opponent question what my intentions are. And you know what? I feel like in their haste to attack my main army, they left a Cretan archer completely undefended. So I just want to go push at it with my cavalry. They're having challenges navigating the tree line and all that. But no, we're going to push forward. We're going to go ahead and send these swords to curve a little inwards. And you know what? Let's go ahead and push some of my pikes forward. Gonna go ahead and just, yeah, we're gonna go ahead, push forward, get into phalanx. And go ahead, kind of maneuver a little. And ooh, we did catch these Cretans. They're not gonna like being in combat against my cavalry, so that's good. A pretty big win for us. And oh, look at this reformed Spartan hoplite. They don't want to get charged by these 4-axe swords. I guarantee it, man. Oh, look at these guys just picking up speed as they carry themselves across the grounds here. Meanwhile, So we're mostly going up against hoplites frontally. Excellent. Excellent. Just imagine, like, excellent with the Mr. Burns, like, finger thing. That's how I'm feeling right now about this battle. Eliminating the enemy Cretans was huge after all. Getting 82 kills on this cavalry, just wiping out an elite archer unit is beautiful. Getting an encirclement on these hoplites is amazing, because these guys, I mean, look, their morale is good. They'll be able to carry on like this for a little while, but they're surrounded by Spartans, and their numbers are dwindling much faster than they should be for this unit. So now we're going to be going out hard. These hoplites are getting smacked. Ooh, this is not easy for my enemy. I have made things very awkward. Okay, I'm seeing over here a bunch of pikes. You know what? I'm like, why are we going so hard against the Greek Marines? The Greek Marines aren't anything out of the ordinary. They aren't even good. No, we gotta keep on pushing here. They've got to get my cavalry involved, because basically all of the rebel forces are committed. So knowing that, we can really do a lot of damage to them. These Greek Marines, they're not going to like getting hit on the flank here, especially by superior Spartan thorax. So yeah, once their numbers drop below 100, I do expect them to start taking a lot of damage. Do expect their morale to start to crack. See right here, yeah, 2 hoplites already running from the field. We got to get these swordsmen back into play. Of course, I have to go ahead and kill the enemy Cretans. I mean, they're shooting up a pike. I don't even know what I'm doing here. As for this 4x sword, they're doing pretty well. And oh man, I am surprised at the resilience of the enemy Marines. I mean, I've seen Marines do pretty well in like naval engagements, but yeah, to do so well on land too shows the versatility of that unit. But yeah, eventually they've got a crack, and they're facing my general. They're facing 4x, Spartan 4x swords, which are a very good melee infantry unit, very high attack. So, and you can see over here, doing a good amount of damage, firing into this unit. Ooh. I mean, it looks like this, like, hoplites trying to maneuver a little. I mean, looks like the enemy general is engaging, or at least trying to engage. Like, have you tried Monix still? Is that like some sort of drug or something? It sounds like some sort of pharmaceutical drug. I'm just getting that vibe from that word. If it is, I haven't. Not yet, anyway. But you could try selling it to me, you know. To produce a euphoric hallucinogenic effect. That's what I like, you know. I like to think that I'm on like some beach in Cuba or something, you know. It helps hair grow. Bro! I don't give a shit about my hair! Why does everybody bully me about my hair, bro? Is also a bit poisonous? Okay, well. That's the part I would, you know, prefer. That's what I'd be after there. It's the main benefit. Alright, come on. Beat the shit out of these Spartan pikes. Okay, they betrayed your king. Put them in the ground. Poke them with the pointy sticks until death. And get a nice 4x sword. Get them in there. Start carving them up like turkeys on Thanksgiving dinner. There we go. You can see a couple of my 4x swords are joining the combat. They're taking their time, but eventually they've gotten in here. But yeah, no, this is 100% GG, dude. This is 100% GG. I could just, at this point, commit this. I got a game called Oxygen Not Included. Were you hoping the oxygen would be included? Was that like an expectation or something? You need a whole ass degree? I'd love to play a game where you need a gender studies degree to be able to understand it properly. That would be like my hope, you know? My dream. And Jellison would be the only one who could win it. I mean, you can see here, Spartans are, I mean, they're making a last stand against overwhelming odds. His guys are getting attacked in the rear by a sword unit, poked in the face by my phalangists of equal quality. But man by man, they're dropping out of her ranks. And now we're just gonna get slaughtered. Dude, I wish there was a game where you really needed a gender studies degree to win, though. That would be an interesting game. I guarantee everyone would just play it because of how bad it is. What a meme it is. Yeah, there we have it, boys. Another win. Another success story. For Sparta. The right Sparta. Not the wrong Sparta. But there we have it. Good W for us. Now, in all honesty, we had a massive advantage, especially with that, like... Especially with a reinforcing garrison. I feel like I've lost battles in this campaign against the Ptolemies of like a similar nature though. When that garrison comes into play and you're facing an army of somewhat equal stature, it just becomes so hard. Because whatever you're going to have left after beating that army, if you play it right, is not going to be enough to overcome the garrison. But in this case, they couldn't even beat my army. I mean, just look at my pikes. They did phenomenally. The swords worked as the X factor just as intended. Their skirmishers couldn't accomplish much because my cavalry just ran them down. And, well, their general put up a heroic fight when he tried to plug the gap left by his shattered hoplites, but it just didn't work. I had a Vosh phase. Bro, I did too, though. I did too. Vosh is, I don't know, like, there's a reason why people like him. He is relatively convincing. He's very articulate. He's an intelligent guy. I'm just like, man, if you like actually agree with this guy, you just like, you aren't going to be a happy person. Like, this guy is, you know, he's just a different form of political extremist at the end of the day. It's not like a terrible, I don't think a lot of his ideologies are horrible. I don't know, like, the really cringe shit. I've heard some things about, like, some very questionable opinions that he has, maybe, but, like, I don't know. Just like, geez. I don't know how, like, person would, like, agree with the stuff that Vosh, or we can even say similar creators say, and, like, actually be, like, well-adjusted,
Are you ready to serve?
And, like, a balanced person, but doesn't need to take a lot of medications. A lot, just every type of stabilizer that there is. All of them, all the meds. You need them all. I mean, also, he just gets, like, hyper-fixated on certain topics, and it just becomes incredibly boring to listen to him. That was the main thing for me. Like, I didn't hate most of his opinions, although, like, some of them I'm also just like, why do you care so much? This is so weird. Yeah, that too. But, I don't know, bro. Like, my main gripe with Vosh was honestly that, like, it just gets so boring to listen to him. Like, honestly, it just gets so boring. Like, I just couldn't, man. He just gets, like, he just starts talking about, like, trans people, and then, like, 20 years later, he's still, like, he releases, like, 50 videos in 1 week talking about nothing but, like, trans people. I'm just like, I can't listen to this for this long, man. I just can't. You know, like, I can listen to a video about an issue I otherwise wouldn't, like, really care about, like, every once in a while, you know what I mean? But I'm not, like, the person for that. Like, I'm not gonna listen to this shit all the time. And then it's just like he's trying also to pedo. I don't even know what the full pedo thing is. I just heard about it from you, honestly. I just heard third hand or whatever. Okay, what is like up with this? So, garrison and garrison fleet. Okay, that makes sense. So yeah, there's one army encamped here, and then there's a garrison thing. Makes sense. Okay, there's like another army like right here. Makes sense. Makes sense. And I have this army that was like in Pannonia, yeah? Maybe we could just push it forward a little bit. He's bringing up pedophile shit to base for no reason. Yeah, he's got pedos on the mind, I guess. Bro, there's some people that think about pedo stuff like 24/7, I swear. I've met so many like people that are into politics and stuff who like, whenever they hear of anything, we're just like, must be a pedo. It's like, the fuck, bro? There aren't that many pedos. There's a lot of pedos, but if the first thing that comes to your mind whenever you hear of anything random is just, they must be a pedo. It's like, bro, you're probably a pedo. I swear, bro. The fuck? Ugh. Yeah, I mean, I don't know, bro. I just fucked. That's just screwed up. There really isn't anything else to say. Yeah, that's messed up, bro. It's a messed up, dude.
We are the instruments of the gods, and we fight today with their blessings.
Our reinforcements have arrived.
We will kill them all.
I mean, honestly, it's just like also so freaking weird that like he said it's more moral to engage with a Gumsa. Bro, he actually said this shit? I mean, like, he partakes in capitalism. He's a wealthy man. I mean, he always, like, claims that he's comparatively, like, unwealthy compared to people who shill for, like, the right wing or whatever. And honestly, I don't have difficulty believing that. Like, I'm sure that people backed by, like, major corporations, corporate interests, have more money than him. But, like, he's not poor. He's in the upper middle class. He makes a living as a entertainer. Like, he's not living some sort of obscure socialist communal lifestyle. He's not. Wow, man, it's fucked up. But I don't even, man, I don't watch him no more. I watched like a couple of videos. I'm like, this guy's cool, and then he released like his billionth video about trans people in 1 month, and I'm just like, yeah, I don't care about this issue enough to subject myself to all of his content. I'm good. I'm not gonna watch him anymore. He kind of gets a little bit obsessive about things. I'm not entertained no more. I mean, yeah. It's just, you know, comparing to like big guys like Ben Shapiro and like Louder with Crowder, I'm pretty sure that they make more money than him. You know what I mean?
One of our units has used all its
So we could say like I would say people in a kind of like similar category. I would say that a lot of them make more money than him because they have wealthier patrons. I see. Yeah, they're probably a bit older too, so like we have more money for things like donations or whatever, right? I'll try to intercept these legionaries and actually get my hoplites to like properly engage. The thing is that my hoplites aren't really gonna win
Our general is under
in these 1v1s, but like if I beat the enemy cavalry back, we'll do pretty well for ourselves. Need to get my reinforcements to the field ASAP. Yeah, this Principe is getting chopped up from two sides, which is perfect. Meanwhile, my Dacian swords are doing a great job just slashing at this Principe, doing some damage.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
But I don't know, bro. It's just like, on the other hand, like, when I get very tired with... I mean, again, I'm not like the most well-versed political specimen, you know? I don't really watch a ton of political entertainment because I always find that it's like entertaining in the short term, but in the long term, like, political content just makes a person, like, mad and just feel worse about themselves and the world around them. So I don't really watch the most of it, but like what I could say for sure is that a lot of lefties that I have watched are very, very fond of calling like everything fascist. They'll be like, this shit is literally fascist. They're literally fascist, and it's like they're not literally fascists. You know what I mean? It's like, it's just a hyperbole can be extreme. Like, they'll accuse the right of hyperbole, and the right does often hyperbolize. They'll be like, this social issue is causing the collapse of Western Christian civilization, which is often completely untrue. But simultaneously, the lefties will accuse the rights of, like, instigating, like, actual fascism. And that's very rarely true as well. Very, very, very rarely true, especially in a place like America. You know, fascism like has a very strong economic component, which, you know, involves controlling the means of production, just like communism does. And believe me, like American righties, they don't really believe in that. Besides, I don't know, like protective tariffs, but that's not fascist exclusive, so you can hardly call that. Anyway, you get what I mean, right? I'm just saying, like, both sides fill their viewers' heads with garbage and misinformation. Like, and the objective of both ends is to basically make people hate people of, like, opposing ideologies. Like, I haven't met a single person who's really into political content who's actually receptive of the other side's views. Like, all the hardcore righties I met, they freaking hate hardcore lefties. They will like say shit about killing them and stuff. Even the hardcore lefties I meet will say that like the righties want to like kill all of them, and but they need to like straight up have like a commie style revolution or something along those lines. Like, believe me, there's just nothing there. There's just nothing there. It's all garbo. I can't watch it no more. I did as a teenager though. And it gave TDHV exactly what he wanted. The opportunity to feel outraged and mad. So yeah, I don't know. I don't like political content creators. I think that they cause a lot of ills to the world. I think that they make people's mental health bad. So I don't like any of these fuckers. Legit. I think they know what they're doing. They're not making the world a better place. Because, you know, better place would be, you know, trying to get unity and cooperation. It wouldn't be like just calling the other side dangerous and stupid and, you know, is bad for society all the freaking time. I met most leftists don't really engage with the rights. I've only met a couple of hardcore rightists. I've met maybe like 2 or 3. I definitely have met 2. I think there might be a third I'm just forgetting about. I met mostly leftists too, obviously, because I'm in university, right? I mean, university angles towards leftist leanings like literally everywhere. As like, I mean, I think just in general, like the more educated class and stuff usually edges towards the left anyway, because they're not, well, they're not as much about traditional values after all, right? You know, being educated usually exposes you to a lot more perspectives. I don't know, man. There's just a lot of brain rot out there nowadays. That's like the bottom line. That's like the main issue. Let's see. We have 4x swords. I don't know. I just tried a javelin. This Italian sword. Well, actually, you know what? I'm like, these are Italian swords. These aren't like the good shit Roman infantry. We go ahead and charge them. It's been about 6 lazy leftists and like 4 or 5. Okay, so you met. That's pretty similar though. You say that you met mostly leftists, but like you met a pretty similar amount of people, no? Was this online or in person too? That makes a difference, because if it's in person, you like really get like a feel for like the vibe of a person. You know what I mean? Like some people I've met are like, you talk to them on the phone and they seem fine, but then once you like meet them in real life and you can look into their eyes, you figure out what this person is like a deeply disturbed individual. You know what I mean? Like, have you met people where it's just like, very apparent there's something that doesn't work up here? Like, I'm not saying like they're like stupid or something. I'm saying by like they're just ill, you know? It's like, I don't know, I feel like if you engage in political circles, you're gonna meet a lot of mental illness, so. In person, 3 leftists, 0 right. All 3 I've met in Canada. Oh, when you were visiting, eh? It makes sense you'd meet a lot of leftists here in BC. It is relatively left-leaning, although we do have a very vocal right-wing subculture. It becomes more prominent since the pandemic, you know? People who campaign for like anti-vax, I mean, they were campaigning for like no mandatory vaccine regulations during the pandemic, but they're still going about like cultural issues now. So, you know, all this like anti-vax stuff ultimately was kind of like this anti-intellectual, anti-science push, which is something I really hate about like the right wing. Like, they just seem to like want to deny science pretty consistently. Not to say that leftists don't pursue like climate stuff without like an agenda or something. Sometimes they do. Like, just the way that they instigate regulation, it's pretty obvious that some of their like corporate interests won't let them like do things that actually matter. So they'll just be like, here's a paper straw, use it. But like, bro, like a lot of right-wing people just straight up deny like basic fucking science, just basic facts. They all cried over me playing Ocean Man. Wait, that like old song? It's like a Canadian song, isn't it? Ocean Man, take me by the hand, bring me to the land, make me understand. Like that song, right? What the fuck, bro? That's like a dude. That's like a That's like a redneck song, bro. It's a hilarious song. Okay, here we go. You guys can go see. The Romans are trying to get away. But we're fighting him. We're fighting him to the last, man. Just committing some casual war crimes. They said it was creepy. I mean, bro, like, have you been in a room of, like, university communists? A lot of them utterly lack manners, man. They act like they're, like, on the brink of starting the People's Revolution. Like, they act like they're fucking, like, Trotsky on the eve of killing the Tsar, and they just don't have time for chat. They don't have time for pleasantries. They don't have time for basic manners. Bro, like, I've had so many just completely unnecessary, antagonistic experiences. They said you're 14. I don't fucking get it, bro. It's a chill song. What the hell? It's a chill song. I don't know. Is it like the best song ever? Like, no, but what? It's a vibe, bro. Fuck them, dude. If someone just started like playing Ocean Man around me, bro, I'd be like, you're my brother, my friend. You're chill in my books. It was an art program, and they didn't want you playing Ocean Man? What type of artists are they, bro? Shame on them, dude. Shame on them. Shame! May shame befall their house. When they skipped it, I almost called one. You're like, bro, what the I need to listen to Ocean Man. If you guys don't let me fucking listen to Ocean Man, bro. Bro, I'm getting Ocean Man withdrawals, bro. Get me my Ocean Man. Bro, yeah, dude, I honestly have never understood like music sharing etiquette. You know what I mean? Cause like, bro, whenever somebody like is like, I'm gonna play my music, if it's in their car, if it's like their thing, I never complain. Cause I'm like, you know, like who the fuck complains about what a person listens to in their own car? Like I just feel like that's wrong, you know? Like you don't complain when somebody is like giving you a ride or something. But like also, if we're like at a hangout or something and people are like sharing your music, I never complain either. Cause it's like, you know, you listen to mine, I listen to yours. This is just an exchange, you know? This is an exchange. A cultural exchange. We're not gonna complain here. But bro, some people complain so much in all of these situations, and I just never understood, bro. Like, I don't get if I'm supposed to. I don't get if I'm just too nice. The Trad Wrangler let us play songs in turns. Well, that's the thing. Like, I don't know, bro. Like, people have complained, like, if I, like, say I was at, like, a thing, right? And I used to be really into punk rock. Not anymore, but I used to, right? And I just, like, start playing some punk rock or something. Trad, not Trad. Ah, fuck, bro. Do I have a chance here? I don't think I do. Legionary veterans. Premier cohort. I mean, this is just a Republican army, so that's not as good. But this is really fucking strong. The other hand, they're inexperienced, so they have base morale, which isn't the best. Traditional Wrangler? What's a traditional Wrangler? Like a car? When I saw Wrangler, I thought it's a type of car. I don't get fully to get the context, but if it's just people taking turns playing music, unless the music is just like vile, bro, I don't get it, man. I'm like, Ocean Man is okay. Like, it's neutral. Tard Wrangler. Oh, okay. But yeah, I don't know, bro. Like, that's weird. That's freaking weird, bro. Those guys are not nice people. Huh? Well, you said trad equals traditional. Tard equals tard, not trad? Oh, bro. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. I'm like only half focused on reading chat. You're not playing a game, right? Tard Wrangler. I don't get what is like Tard Wrangler just a different word for like parent or some shit? Anyway, I don't fucking know, bro. All I'm gonna say is so I don't get it, dude. I just don't get it. y'all are just sharing music. And as long as the person isn't playing something that's just like, you know, just out there, you know, something that's like very, very questionable. I don't even understand how you complain about it. Oh. Okay, I got what you mean. I know exactly what you mean. Wait a minute, you said this was in Canada. You went to a school in Canada? When? How? Like, was it just for a day, or did you live here for a bit? I don't get it. Like, what's the lore here? I went in summer for... Oh, okay. That makes sense. Now I get it. Well, okay. These guys are gonna go ahead and hit this thing. I mean, bro, like, it's a summer program, bro. Like, no one actually teaches during a summer program, so... I mean, they are Tard Wranglers, but believe me, bro, like, I've been to many a summer activity thing, so my parents could, like, you know, chill out during the summer. Like, nah. You're not getting anything out of those things, ever. It's just a daycare. It's just a daycare so adults can go do shit. I'm trying to make a formation that just allows me some maneuverability, while also I can just like hold my own here. The only male there. Well, yeah, that makes it rough though, right? Like, being the one version of like anything is super duper annoying. It makes like things just so awkward, right? The goods there. They just couldn't take your like base Romanian vibes.
Units have been discovered.
She just couldn't handle your facts and logic. Fuck, bro.
We have discovered the enemy's hidden units.
I know it's called a bitch.
We have discovered the enemy's hidden units.
Yeah, bro, that's a rough situation. I'm surprised you didn't get PTSD from it, dude. I'm glad you did, though. I'm glad you survived. Or maybe you do have PTSD. I shouldn't assume non-PTSD from you. For all I know, you could have PTSD and I just victim explained. If I did victim explain, I'm sorry. Okay, well, these guys just fucking sent in for auxiliaries for us. Bro, I love when the Romans just actually send for auxiliaries forward. Just like pieces of meat. You know, historically accurate. Sure, like shit, bro. I mean, bro, that's hard to draw. I can't draw shit, bro. Every art class I've been in, bro, I was the least talented artist. Although, like, in high school, I kind of figured out that, like, if you just do abstract things, it's a lot easier, so... I would just, do, like, interesting geometric patterns and stuff like that. Like, that was my entire thing in art. From beginning to end, I would just do geometric designs and stuff with a ruler. And I don't know, it actually worked out relatively well, surprisingly. At least I think it did. My art teacher did, too. It was like, I like that you actually utilized your limited talents to do something coherent, unlike most of the other losers. By losers, I mean untalented children. Oh, that's cool. I mean, bro, this was a cool camp then. If you did like a wilderness thing, that's like a level 5 camp. You don't always get to do that, you know? Your parents must have dropped a couple of hundreds on that. Giga base chuds there. Really? You made friends there? Do you still talk to? Or that would be actually pretty lit. Like you go to a summer camp and then you make like, cause all the camp friends that I made was just for like one summer. And then I don't know, I'd just be too lazy to hit them up after. My fault, but still. It would never last. At least like at that age. I was like pretty antisocial too back then, to be fair. I was like always. I was a kid who just didn't like talking to people, honestly. I fucking hated it. Okay, no wonder we're beating these cavalry. We have 2-on-1 going on right here. But we gotta fuck off because these Sestadi are gonna screw up my gap. We went on a boat? Bro, what type of fucking bourgeois camp did you go to, dude? What the heck? You like went boating? You drew around a campfire?
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
It wasn't actually in the wilderness. You guys used the power of imagination? Damn! Now that is incredible. That shows how talented you guys honestly were. I mean, holy crap. Crap, man. I really want to like kill this general. Most of his companions have already died. And we just need to chop down a couple more men and the general's more or less guaranteed to drop. This took us through bush. What the fuck, bro?
Our men flee the field of battle. This is a shameful.
Okay, yeah, it was a local school. Oh, okay. But, I mean, you got to see a lot of Canada, though, right? You got to see a local bush and a local school. I mean, that's like, it's pretty incredible.
Men flee the field of battle. This is a shameful display.
So it would be a cool experience to do at a young age. Not gonna lie. That would be cool. Glad you got to experience that. Oh, okay, my Dacians are getting pooped on right now.
Our men flee the field of battle. This is a shameful display.
Ooh. Mark. Yeah, honestly, I grew up around a lot of Chinese teenagers, bro. They love their freaking edgy jokes. All the Chinese kids I had in my middle school and stuff, bro, it was just one shit post after another of them.
Our men flee the field of battle.
Bro, how is this stupid legionary holding on for so long, bro? Guys are insane. No wonder the Romans conquered the world. At least we got into their back lines. Which obviously is not gonna end too well for them. I don't know, yeah, we just need to like actually... We can't ignore this flank, we have to actually go and break them. Meanwhile, I mean, we've done pretty well to chop down a lot of these slingers. Did they say swear words? So you guys were just a terrible influence.
Our men flee the field of battle.
Ah, shit. Oh! Okay. Dude, if we could break this flank, we did! We did! Okay, one Brigapig gone, a Histani gone as well. Okay, we just need to freaking team up on this one Brigapig. Come on, come on. Okay, now. Charge into this. Or, no. We kill this Histani. Okay. Perfect. Perfecto. Come on. Okay, this is actually huge, man. Getting a break for like that against the Romans in all my battles is so incredibly rare, but I know I need to capitalize on this, dude. If I can do a 2v1. Okay, we just need to get my cavalry into my rear here.
Our men flee the field of battle. This is a shameful display.
Okay. It's not an important unit, but ran. Important thing is that my pikes are still holding, because they're like the entirety of my main line. Okay, get the 4x hoplites to charge. We're here, who's protecting against us? Just a Histadi. A Histadi that's fucking dying, by the way. You're getting up to the no good kitties, though? I mean... Yeah, it sounds like I had a really good time, bro. Fuck, my summer camp experiences are so unmemorable. I would kind of just, like... just be bored. I don't know. So I'm also to blame. I just didn't do a whole lot. It was very deliberate.
An entire unit has perished.
I mean, okay, so they're kind of outflanking me here. Well, not kind of. They just straight up are completely shitting on me. We're hitting them in the back here. Oh! I just saw a legionary crap out. Oh my god. 2 of them! Oh my god, dude. If we could just roll them up like a carpet here, just keep on breaking these heavily armed bastions of Roman tyranny. Come on, dude. If this particular legionary cracks, oh my god, they do. They do. That's like 3 units of legionaries just departed from the field. They have exited the battle. Okay, another unit crapped out. Another unit ran. Come on, come on.
Our men flee the field of battle. This is a
Bring these guys back. Nice, another. Oh my god, this is a 300 unit cohorts. This is like Rome's elite of elite, bro. If these guys run, great. Come on, encircle, encircle. You guys can see here, we have this entire flank here. The Romans are not dying in big numbers. They just hate. They just hate being surrounded like this. That's it. They just hate it. They just freaking hate it. Okay, here we go. You guys can see, I'm really worried about this one Equites Campania. We've gotten 200. It's 69 kills, alright? That's like a power number, okay? That's a power number. Oh no. Oh no. My general dying there is not opportune. It's wild the Romans can stomach for general dying. Spartans not as well. Oh crap. Oh shit. Ooh. Fuck. I mean, I just feel like it's just gonna be like a competition of who can route quicker. Their outflanked troops or my outflanked troops? Because we have like flankception going on here, alright? They got some serious flankage. And all of our infantry is really tired too. So I paid a 9-year-old to hit my brother. I averaged to bribe a 9-year-old to do that.
This is a shameful display.
Lol. That is a very unloyal brother. Holy shit, dude. $20? Like, did he hit him hard? What a gamer. I mean, bro, honestly, this has come down to the wire. Considering the balance of power before the battle, I am very surprised by that. So why can't we just kill this unit? It's like my freaking Lancers forgot how to charge or something. There we go, okay. Turn around and then try to hit a skirmishers here. On. Who's running? Is there anybody here who's like shaken? Confident. No, it's just these guys.
Sword pullers!
Fuck, dude. I don't know, I'm like hoping here, but my Spartan cavalry is gonna do better than my Agrionians.
Flee the field of battle.
That's why I'm charging them in.
Shameful display.
Okay, now these legionaries, they look like they're the weak ones. Oh no. My cavalry is dying, bro.
Our men
No! Okay, I was not smart. I should have used my Agrionians. I think there's quite a few. I think you have a good assortment, you know?
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Okay, what I'm gonna do here is... I mean, I fucked up by not, like, sending in... No!
Flee the field.
Oh, I was gonna outflank.
This is a shameful display.
Oh no. This sucks. I mean, isn't that a pretty good one though? I mean, the problem is that there aren't that many that are funny, you know? I don't know, we're just trying to run with this Agrionian to go hit a flank. But fuck, man, that show of my Dacian swords breaking really blows. But that's really all that we can do. If we can just go ahead and outflank here with my Agrionians and cause all the panic that we can. It's really all that we can do. Ah, no, the Romans are holding on.
Flee the field of
They
battle.
won't be...
This is a shameful
They won't
display.
cower before such a easy to deflect assault. Fuck, man. You're going to sleep. Bye. I mean, I guess I could like fight to the end here. Get a couple more kills. Yeah, we did inflict a lot of casualties. To our credit. As many as they inflicted upon us. Actually, a little bit more. Problems that, of course, replenishing troops is not as easy for us in Italia as it is for the Romans. But what can you do, man? Fighting Rome, it was never gonna be easy. And they've proven their worth to us today. Although we almost had that, man. If I just chose to charge the rear of our line with my Agrionians instead of my already spent and demoralized cavalry, we could have done better. I should have known, because from my experiences playing against the Romans, they never break because of a cavalry rear charge unless it's already very late in the battle. What can we do? I mean, on the bright side though, my army is not completely destroyed. Well, now it is. Never mind. I mean, that was wishful thinking that they'd survive. Honestly, it's not a big deal. The important thing is that we are in control of Arminium. We do have our first settlement in Italy. We have a third army that's still like coming in from Pannonia, so we will get that army to Italy eventually. Looks like the Romans are digging into my territory. I mean, it's smart. If I try to leave the city to take another, I'm gonna have to 2v1. Or I'm just gonna have to lose Araminium as soon as I've gotten it. Just not a great plan. I don't know if my ally in the north, in Batavium, is like at war with the Romans. Hopefully they are, given that they're my military ally, but they're not forced to be, so it just really depends on whether they are honorable, you might say, you know? But, yeah, we'll see. We'll play one more turn and then I'm gonna bounce, boys. Alexandria is diseased. Oh, that's not good. Just as we were building an anti-disease building too. Rip. Not soon enough, I guess. Okay, we besieged that. Let's see. Where is my army over here? I mean, I'm actually thinking about it. It's gonna get here in like 2 turns. Why don't we just wait and then send these guys over to Cyrene? And we could take this next turn, actually. What's the garrison like? Pathetic. It's a pathetic garrison, that's what it's like. But then this settlement's also like pretty much screwed as well. I just do this. I think I got this to play. Then we'll play out that battle later. Just see what else we can do for the turn, right? Now, last turn we defeated the main army of the Spartan secessionists, which was quite a boon to us. Yo, Naz! Welcome! And you're just joining for the last turn, to be fair, but... man, you need a pee? Oh, fuck, go do it then, man. What are you waiting for? Do I need my permission? You're your own man. You won't pee. Why? Are you on, like, an anti-pee journey or something? And if you are, I'm not gonna judge. You stay here till the end? Heck yeah. We probably got another 20 minutes left in us. We have a couple of battles that are gonna be definitely happening this turn. You love live historic. Thank you, bro. Thank you. Thank you, bro. Thank you. You know, actually, this unit kind of blows. This unit's way better. Good hold. Darford 5. Mine. Well, you shouldn't hold, bro. Shouldn't. Bottom line, I am advocating that you go pee. At my own expense, you know? Like, I will not get you in my chat, which sucks, but I would rather that you go pee than you pee yourself. You know what I mean? Like, I'm just looking out for your interests, you know? So I think the world should be a better place. I think everybody who needs to pee should go pee. That's my, like, personal political opinion. Like, if you need to pee, you should just go and pee. Some people might call me, you know, unprogressive for saying that, but I'm gonna hold by that statement. And, like, I will die. I will die by that line. Like, if you need to pee, you should go pee. It's my personal opinion. End hot take. So, yeah. Yeah, I'm not sure, like, how you feel about that, though. Maybe it's a little bit too extreme.
Ready for battle. At your command.
The way I see this with the Romans is that Like, this army is getting very close. And... God, we're still 2 turns away. But still... I mean, it just makes sense for me to play this defensive. To play this offensive and bad things can happen. 'Cause I'm just thinking, like, should I attack these guys? Should I defend? This army is pretty damaged. But it's like, my armies are recovering. We're getting a lot of men flooding into our forces every single turn. We could even get 2 more legionary style units to match the Romans. And these guys are gonna be just losing men. Plus we have another army on the way. But in contrast to that, like, who knows what type of Roman scum lurk in these waters, you know? Who knows where the Romans are? But I can't use the potential of there being a threat to justify something hasty. No, like, I need to actually play this by the information I know, and I'm just gonna go stay put and bottle up for at least a turn or 2. But it's nice that we at least have Arminium, and we already destroyed 1 Roman army. They killed 1 of ours in return, but 1 for 1 is not bad, given the circumstances. Okay, so yeah, this army's marching. We have 1 battle we can play here. And my army is very damaged. And going up against this, they outnumber us. Are there any mercenaries worth recruiting? And the answer is yes, but also we don't have a lot of money. You know what? I know that we already purchased an upgrade here, so we dismantle this. That gives us all the money we need for mercenaries. And then, yeah, we just fuse some of these units that are damaged, you know? Like, we could just do this. Boom. Yeah, we can go combine these. Nice. We have 4 slots that are open now. So yeah, we can get a pikeman. We can go get... I mean, look at these hoplites are really bad in comparison to, like, my Spartans, but that's not really, like, a complaint because, you know, Spartans are amazing. There we have it. With the strength we just acquired, we should be able to eliminate these guys. Okay, they come out to fight on the field. That's a very questionable decision, actually. So we don't have any cavalry. While our cavalry isn't amazing, they'll still let us outmaneuver them on the field. We have 5 archers. How are we going to keep those archers safe with only hoplites that are slow moving? I really think that they shouldn't have gone to the open ground. I mean, they do have a hill. And having a hill with archers is awesome, because then you can, like, shoot at your enemies below. It's really fun. But they're also... I don't know, like, I just feel like my cavalry is going to be able to dominate this battle, but we'll see. I'm just going to deploy with my pikes in the center, as they're the most capable of engaging the enemy hoplites. I'll have my Red Sea hoplites on one side, remnants of my 4 guest hoplites on the other. Keep in mind, all of my infantry, at least my phalanx infantry, is better than my opponent. You're back? Nice. So I guess, you know, you agreed with my political opinion there. If you need to pee, you should pee. Yeah, you agreed. It's good. I can be very convincing sometimes. What happened? Fighting a Ptolemaic army. Egyptian, you know? Yeah, you agreed on my political view, and ooh. Yeah, we're just charging in with our cavalry, seeing if we can get some kills here. At least disturb the enemy, and oh, yeah. We caught one of our archers just completely unaware, bro. They don't know anything. But did you agree to that if you need to pee, you should pee? That was my political view. And that I support the rights of the people that need to pee to go and pee. Yeah, that's acceptable to you. I'm glad to hear it, you know. It's one of my strongest held beliefs, actually. If you gotta do it, you gotta do it. Exactly. pretty good though. We got rid of one archer and we did a decent amount of damage to a couple more. Solid. Next, I'm just gonna go ahead and start engaging the enemy spears, because mine are better, yes? So it's like, if I can engage them, I will literally engage them as soon as I can. Keep on moving here. There we go. And Red Sea Hoplites up against a native militia? I mean, come on, dude. We just purchased these mercenary spearmen. I mean, surely we could chop down a pathetic native spear wall, you know? A random host of all sorts of nationalities that jumbled into the Ptolemaic Empire. Surely we can destroy them. Not religion. I am religion. You are religion itself. You have very confused views. You have very interesting views, but I'm not sure I follow. To give me all the alcohol? Is that what you say at the grocery store? I command you to give me all my groceries for free. For it is part of my religion. And if you don't, then I will harass you on social media. I believe in the liberation of all groceries from the proletariat. Yeah, look at that, dude. My Pikes is going in at it. These freed slaves who once called themselves helots are just jabbing away at these Ptolemaic citizens, making them pay. You can see over here, we did dissolve this phalanx, and I mean, they're just coming down on this native militia, chopping up their flanks, and these two archers were completely exposed, so we just went in with our cavalry. Boom, bada boom. Those archers are dead. We can go hit some flanks here with some more of our infantry that are just curling around. I'm not gonna lie about these Red Sea Hoplites, they're struggling. They're taking a casualty for each kill that they're getting. Not to say that that's like struggling a lot, but they are taking losses. But my Pikes are doing understandably decent. You can see that Ptolemaic spear walls are just collapsing everywhere that you look. And with all of these flanks, with the death of the enemy archers, things are gonna be a little rough for our enemy going forward into this battle. I think that they're almost out of troops. Get of all possessions. People want equality, but not communism. I know if people actually want equality. You really think that people have a natural disposition towards equality? Knowing human history? I don't think so. I think that people want to be listened to. I think that people want power. I think that the insecure want to be treated with a more than just equality. They want to be listened to. They want to wield power over others. At least most do. Most do, but succumb to, we can say, questionable beliefs.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Anyway, this phalanx is gonna get shit on. I'm just gonna finish these guys off. They don't have there really isn't a single way that these guys could beat me at this point. They're too low on troops. It's impossible. Only thing that can happen is they can start to rout because of unit losses and actually, you know, just dissolve the phalanx and just go in with swords. Burn ourselves. Yes. We must end humanity. So we stop messing up. You know, the history books have too many mess ups in them. We gotta stop the messing. Honestly, I have to admit, dude, but Dead Sea Hoplites look so cool. Like these mercenaries that I got here. Bro, they aren't very good, but they look sick. You know, they're alright. They're okay. They're like your standard hoplite, basically. No better, no worse than like your average of average hoplite. Also, I got these new headphones. Have you noticed? The Beats died yesterday, unfortunately. They served me well. I have fond memories of them, although they weren't the most durable. But yeah. Yeah, JBL. Samsung makes them. Great, nice shit indeed.
At your command.
Okay, we're just gonna loot this one. $6 a guitar, bro? Why? Why 6, bro? Are you crazy? 6 freaking hours, bro. That's nutty. I mean, good luck. You can't pretend? Jeez. I mean, if you could pull it off, I'd be impressed. That's all I could really say. You must kill your hand. Yeah, that does sound like most teenagers. Did you catch that? Did you catch that? Did you understand that? Yeah. Okay, how many men am I supposed to lose? Ah, no, I'm not gonna lose 25%. Alright, boys, it's gonna be the last battle of the stream. Right here. So the moment I saw that they were gonna kill like 25% of my men, I'm like, no, we're not. Wait, so was that a joke? What? Nah, bro. You put that thought in your head. Pretend like you never thought about that. That's my advice. You put that thought right in your head, bro. Although, if you do that with your guitar, you might want to, bro. If you play guitar for that long, you might want to, though. You might want to, bro. Or at least your hands will be telling your brain to, bro. We're not. Nah, you guys aren't. Alright, let's go capture this secessionist settlement. Yeah, that's a bit, man. Their garrisons are beefy. They're chunky. They don't have a shred of cavalry, but they got their infantry on lock, bro. Well, I am gonna kick their asses, bro. We're gonna completely outmaneuver them. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead. Just move forward. It's gonna take a little while to get there because we're moving with all of this heavy phalanx infantry, right? Really? You had fun? Dude, I could never practice for more than maybe 2 hours. That's probably like my max. I don't think I could practice for like more than that. It's difficult, dude. It's way too hard. Alright, my goal here is very simple. We're gonna rush with our infantry. Just play random songs? That sounds good. I mean, yeah, you have to like put in like actual music into there, right? Things that are melodic, things that keep your ears actually interested, so when you actually finish practicing, you feel a sense of enjoyment, right? Not just like, oh yay, my fingers are somewhat more dexterous than the day before. That was so much fun, yippee, like, jeez. And no one can get off on that. Literally, my only goal right now is to kill the enemy archers.
Our general is under attack.
Once I have eliminated the enemy archers, then we can go kill the enemy infantry. Their infantry won't really be able to do a lot for a bit anyway. So we have ample time to go kill the enemy archers. I mean, their helots are engaged against my Spartan swords. My Spartans will kill these helots. Sure, they'll do so. You know, a little bit upset that they have to chop down their slaves, you know. Could have used them for something useful, but oh well. It's an interview of a guitarist? Bet he was a good guitarist. And there we have it. Looks like we're pretty much in the winning position already. You know, my general's in the enemy backline, which is pretty impressive. Yep. I only see one unit left of archers, and we have cavalry already racing towards them, so it's not gonna go well. We can go back up this cavalry like hell before we get chopped to pieces. Shooting these guys for a little bit. I mean, my pike should be doing well. 44 kills? Yeah, we're just putting down Perioikoi. We're showing them, but you can't become a Spartan out of nothing, you know? And now we're gonna have... Yeah. We're about to get our general into the rear. I mean, dude, this is gonna be really, really bad. You really got the AK? Damn, bro. You got the good stuff, eh? You got the stuff that the government doesn't want you to watch because it's humanity at its purest. You need it. Who doesn't? Who doesn't? We'd all need it if we just watch it. That's why the government knows to stop us from watching it, so we can't evolve. It's the final. In my server, bro. It better not show up in my server. I'm just saying, bro. Even as a joke, bro. You fucked up, bro. Isn't the mean gay hentai too, bro? Why 8K? 4K not enough for you? Why 8K? Why do you need all 8Ks, bro? It's already HD TV. I mean, Jellison would like it. I give you full permission to DM Jellison with it. He'd probably thank you profusely for his fix, you know? Be like, bro, dude, I've been looking for this shit. Thank you. Finally, I got my hookup. That would be him, but... You know, we got a guy from Tunisia on our server, dude. I mean, I don't think he'd appreciate it. It's not very halal, you know? Exactly, you know? He'd be shocked. He'd be baffled. He'd be like, why 8K? Why do you need 8K? What could possibly compel you to need 8K? That would be him, bro. And I'd be on his side, bro. Oh, you played GTA with him already? Heck yeah. You need 8K. I don't think anybody needs 8K, bro. Nobody could be that selfish. You know? You're like, bro, have you seen me? Have you met me? I need 8K. I fucking need all 8Ks. Yeah. But anyway, like I said, so it looks like this is the end of a turn. I don't see much else I can do. Unless I want to build some stuff out, but don't want to ruin my public order here. We can go, yeah, we can go improve the farmland here. You think if it improves my hairline, bro, then you know, gotta do what we gotta do, bro. Gotta improve that hairline, dude. Yeah, no, there really isn't anything else I can do this turn. We already moved in Egypt against the secessionists and against the Romans. So I have a bald spot on behind my head, but there is... Whoa, it's good for... Huh? The nurse dropped me? No way, bro! You're joking, bro. You're joking. Alright, bro. I'll see you next time. I gotta go do some schoolwork. Peace. I'm joking. Bye, man.